Good evening, vinyl community. North Carolina Vinyl Baker is on live. So tonight we're going to talk about 10 top grails that I'd like to get for next year. Also, my wife watches this channel, so she might see something there that she can pick me up for Christmas. Also, I want to let you know that on Saturday night, I'm going to talk about maybe 10, 20, somewhere in there, bands that I've been listening to for 40 plus years that you've probably hardly ever heard of or ever heard of. I'll be surprised if anybody's heard of these bands, but you can comment in about below and then we could discuss them on another show. I think that'd be pretty cool. I'm going to try to stump you on those, see if anybody recognizes them. Might be one person that would recognize, and that'd probably be my nephew. I'm going to show you a few things tonight that I've got in the mail. I'm going to show you a VCLT that I'm very excited about and honored to get. It's my first time. I've been on doing these shows now for about 6 months or more. And this is the first time I've gotten some VCLT, and also got a Christmas card from him as well. So we're going to talk about him in a few. I'll save the unboxing for the end of the show. So let's get right into it. So I got this in the mail today, and I'm continuing on with my Bee Gees. I'm into the 79 Bee Gees, which that would be the disco era. But I love all their stuff. It's going to be a great album. I've never heard this one. I've heard of a couple of the songs. The Tragedies on here, Too Much Heaven. Usually the first song on an album is their banger. That's going to be their first hit or the first single or their best song on their most positive song. You know, the one that's going to get the most airplay. So so I'm excited. I got this in the mail. I got a good price on it, and I'm continuing on with my Bee Gees. Got this in the mail. I think it was a couple days ago. I got a couple of promos. First one is Cafe Jacques, and we're going to talk about these guys on Saturday on the 20 bands you've probably never heard of. But there's a famous drummer from a band that you've all heard of who plays on this album. 10 extra points if you can guess who that is. So, yeah, promo right here. And so now I got both of Cafe Jacques' album on white label promos. They were a Scottish band, and they were big in the pretty big in the 70s. They made 2 albums in the United States. I believe it was right during the disco time, but they're not disco records. This would have been 77, 78, 79, right in there. And like I said, there's a famous drummer who plays on both of these albums, and I'm going to let you know about that on Saturday. We're going to discuss that. I'd like to thank all my new subscribers. I've seen I gained a few this week, so I want to thank you very much for tuning in and watching my channel. I'm really enjoy doing this, and as I say, it's been going now for about 6 months. I was just listening to the new Pat Metheny album for this year, Eye to Eye, New York City. Great live show. I never got to see Pat Metheny live, but I've been a fan of his for over 40 years. Okay, this is Cafe Jacques' first album. This one here is called Round the Back. This one's also a white label promo. I've had this for a little while, but I thought I would show you the cover of their other album. The first one was this album here that I showed, and it's called International. So that's their 2 albums. If you see them in the wild, pick them up. It's really good music. And like I say, that drummer's on there. And Jean-Luc Ponty. So we have 2 French artists here. Well, the first one they said they were from Scotland. But this one here is a promo. It's not a white label promo, but it is a promo. And another fantastic album from Jean-Luc Ponty, Imaginary Voyage. And Daryl Stalmer's on here from Genesis. He sure is. He plays the electric and acoustic guitars on here with Jean-Luc Ponty. And this album would have came out in 1976. year I graduated high school. There you go. So this is a really fantastic album, and I can't wait to hear it on the promo. In 2020, I'm going to try to double my promos, and I showed you all my promos here a few weeks ago, but I'm still going through my records. I'm finding a few, so I may rewatch my show and then figure out which promos I haven't shown, and then show those in the future, or I might just go A to Z and show them all again. I'm proud of them all. There's a lot. They're the, like I say, they're the best recording. And you got people from Noble Records, all kinds of people that have been in this business and love records and music for years and years. And they just say the same thing, that the promo copy that went to the radio stations, they sound the best. And they do pop. They really are bangers. They really sound good. So I've never heard one that didn't sound good. So, and I've been doing this a long time. Okay, so the 10 albums that I'd like to get for next year, and these are in no particular order. There's a band called Toad, and I believe they're a German band, and there's been a few people in the vinyl community that have shown the record, and so it's a self-titled album. They did make a couple of garage, like a garage psych band, and they did make a few records, but the one I'm looking for is the very first one on vinyl, OG, if I can get it, because you can get the CD pretty reasonable, but I'd rather get the vinyl album. Second one is the Rotters Club. That would be Hatfield in the North with Dave Stewart. I don't have a copy of the Rotters Club. I have it on CD, but I don't have it on vinyl. The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway by Genesis. I'd like a nice copy of that. Preferably Famous Charisma or a Virgin Atlantic. I like an import, maybe a German or an Italian pressing, but I would settle for an Atco U.S. press, as long as it's nice and clean, no pops, no clicks. If Not For You, Olivia Newton-John. It's an import album. It was her very first album. I believe it's Australian. It's got a different cover on it that I've never seen before, so I put that on there. I need an OG of Tori Amos. Why Can't Tori Read? It's got the hype sticker on there. So I used to have a couple back in the day when I had my first collection. I got rid of them all. I purged all my albums in the early 2000s, late 1990s, somewhere around there. And yeah, I had a couple of them. I found them for like $1, but now they go for crazy money. So trying to find one of those. Not the repress, but an OG of that. Marillion Fugazi, their second album. I wanted to get a promo copy of that, U.S. press. That was right during the CD era. So I haven't seen too many of the vinyl pressings of that. But they have redone it, reissued it, but I want to get an OG. Steely Dan, Pretzel Logic. I want to get the best copy I can get of that. That's the last Steely Dan album that I really want. Procol Harum, their first album, and also Shine On. I'd like to get Shine On Bradley. I'd like to get those two albums. That's their first and second album. Steve Howe's first band, they're called Tomorrow. It was like a garage psych band. Steve Howe's on that, and I don't have that. I'd like to get a original vinyl copy of that. And then number 10 would be Jaco Pastorius, his self-titled album. That's going for crazy money. I don't know why it was a Columbia release. You wouldn't think it would be that expensive, but if I see one in the wild, I'm going to grab that. And then Blood on the Tracks, Bob Dylan. I'd like to get a really nice copy of that. Getting back into my Dylan and getting some of his stuff. I found Desire this year, and I'd like to get the album, the Basement Tapes, a couple of the live one he did with the band. That would be good too. So yeah, so those are my top 10 grails for the year. I'd like to get a hold of that. That'd be really cool. And then coming up on 10 minutes, Don Amish. Oh, Don. Yep. He sent me, the old goat, he sent me a Christmas card this year, which I much appreciated. And I got this about a week or so ago. And I was just tickled that somebody would think of me and the vinyl community to send me a Christmas card. And then today, I get a package from Don. So I'm going to have to open this, and I can't wait to open this. And I'm going to go ahead and get my trusty knife out here. Try to be very careful. And open this package online. And then see what Don has sent me without cutting my finger. I should have scored it first, huh? Maybe that would have been a good idea. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, it's a good idea. Oh boy. Okay. I got it. What did Don send me? Oh, there's a card. Thank you, old goat. Oh my gosh, what is in here? The box set. Oh my gosh, no! Holy freaking moly! Don, you're too much. Yes, years. Look at that. Oh my gosh. No, I don't have this. And yes, I do love this. Here's a booklet that comes with it. And these are all cassettes. This whole thing is cassettes. And Don, I'm going to be getting my cassette player, my Marantz here. I got a new belt I got to put on it. So I'm going to be getting that going. And then once I get it going, then I will play these bad boys. Holy moly. Thank you so much. Wow, what a gift. What a Christmas. That is beautiful. Thank you again, Don. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow, I can't wait to go ahead and give that a spin. Once I get my cassette deck player working, which ain't going to be long. Right after the first of the year here, I should be getting it taken apart and want to put that new belt on. I figured out how to do it on YouTube video, so looking forward to doing that. So that's about all I got for tonight. I gotta say, I'm going to be showing those 20 records on Saturday night, and we're going to talk about all the records that you probably, and artists you've never heard of, that maybe a couple of these artists you'll give a listen to and say, hey, that sounds pretty good. He's been listening to them for 40 years. They got to, be worth something. So y'all have a great evening, and we'll talk to you soon. If I don't see you again, Christmas is Saturday night. So the show Saturday night might be Sunday. So we'll probably do it on Sunday, and Sunday night that way there. I won't be doing it on Christmas Day. So it'll be the day after. I'll do it. I just thought about that. Let's do the show on Sunday, and we'll talk about those 20 bands. Also, I'll go back over my 10 favorite CDs and / records, vinyl records for the year of 2021. It's coming to a close here pretty quick. I'm going to go back over those and make some adjustments. I've gotten a couple newer albums from this year, and I want to go ahead and make an adjustment. And seeing as how it's my list, I can do that. So, and it's my show. So y'all have a great evening, and we're having a lot of fun here. I want to say hi to the Canadian Stud Muffin and all those guys. I've been listening, watching them, and Rachel out there. Thank you, Rachel, for all you've done this year. And you should be getting your package in the mail here shortly. Take care, everybody, and be safe this weekend. And we'll be talking to you soon. And Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Year.